Welcome, everyone. Today we are going to share a motivational topic that we believe will be truly helpful to you. It's about a journey many of us find ourselves on, the journey towards self-love and letting go. So let's get started. We all crave love and acceptance. It's a natural human desire. But have you ever stopped to consider where you're seeking that validation from? Is it from within yourself, or are you relying on external sources to feel worthy and loved? Today we're going to explore the profound importance of prioritizing self-love before seeking validation from others. We'll look into the common trap of holding on to toxic relationships or past hurts and how it can hinder our growth and happiness. Let's face it, we live in a world that often tells us our worth is measured by external factors, our achievements, our appearance, our social status. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeking approval from others, hoping their validation will fill the void within us. But what happens when those external sources of validation disappear or change? What happens when the compliments stop or the relationships falter? Relying on external validation is like building a house on shifting sand. It's an unstable foundation for our self-esteem and happiness. When we constantly seek approval from others, we neglect our own needs and desires. We become people pleasers, sacrificing our authenticity to fit into someone else's mold. This constant pursuit of external validation can lead to a never-ending cycle of seeking and striving, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. It's time to break free from this trap and discover the true source of love and acceptance within ourselves. We all carry emotional baggage from our past experiences, whether it's from unhealthy relationships, past hurts, or unresolved conflicts. Holding on to these negative emotions is like carrying a heavy weight on our shoulders, slowing us down and preventing us from moving forward. It's a form of self-sabotage, keeping us trapped in a cycle of pain and resentment. Think about those times when you've held on to anger towards someone who wronged you, or when you've replayed a painful memory over and over in your mind. It's exhausting, isn't it? It drains your energy, clouds your judgment, and prevents you from experiencing joy and peace. Clinging to past hurts or toxic relationships not only affects your emotional well-being, but it can also impact your physical health and overall quality of life. It's important to acknowledge that letting go doesn't mean forgetting or condoning what happened. It simply means releasing the emotional grip it has on you so you can create space for healing and growth. Letting go can be a daunting task, especially when we've been holding on to something for a long time. It requires courage and a willingness to confront our own emotions. But the truth is, letting go is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It's about choosing to prioritize your own well-being and happiness over the weight of the past. Imagine the freedom that comes with releasing those negative emotions, like a bird finally taking flight after being caged. Letting go allows you to break free from the chains that bind you, opening up possibilities for a brighter future. It's a chance to reclaim your power, rewrite your story, and step into a life filled with peace and joy. Letting go is a process, not an overnight event. It takes time, patience, and self-compassion. But with each step you take towards releasing the past, you'll feel a sense of lightness and liberation that will empower you to live your life to the fullest. Once you've made the courageous decision to let go of the past and break free from the trap of external validation, you start on a beautiful journey of self-discovery. This is a time to turn your focus inward, to explore your own thoughts, feelings, and desires. It's about getting to know yourself on a deeper level, accepting your strengths and weaknesses, and accepting your unique individuality. Self-discovery is not about striving for perfection, but about recognizing and appreciating your inherent worth. It's about understanding that you are enough just as you are. This journey may involve challenging your limiting beliefs, stepping outside your comfort zone, and learning to trust your own intuition. Looking into self-discovery, you'll uncover hidden talents, passions, and dreams that may have been dormant for years. You'll gain a clearer understanding of your values, priorities, and what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. This newfound self-awareness will empower you to make choices that align with your authentic self, leading to a more meaningful and purposeful life. Self-love is the foundation upon which all other forms of love are built. It's about prioritizing your own well-being and happiness, recognizing that you deserve to be treated with kindness, respect, and compassion. When you truly love yourself, you set a standard for how others should treat you, attracting positive and supportive relationships into your life. Self-love is not selfish or narcissistic. It's about recognizing your own worth and taking care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. It's about setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and honoring your own desires and dreams. When you practice self-love, you radiate confidence, inner peace, and joy. You become a magnet for positive experiences and healthy relationships. You'll find that you're more resilient in the face of challenges, more forgiving of yourself and others, and more capable of creating a life that truly lights you up. Self-love is a lifelong journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing effort and commitment, but the rewards are immeasurable. So start today by making small choices that prioritize your well-being and watch as your life transforms from the inside out. As you cultivate self-love and gain a deeper understanding of your own needs and values, it becomes essential to establish healthy boundaries in your relationships. Boundaries are like invisible lines that define what you're comfortable with and what you're not. They protect your emotional and physical space, ensuring that you're treated with respect and consideration. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to people-pleasing or putting others' needs before your own. It may involve saying no to requests, expressing your feelings honestly, or limiting your time and energy with certain individuals. But remember, setting boundaries is not about being selfish. It's about honoring yourself and your needs. When you communicate your boundaries clearly and consistently, you teach others how to treat you. You create healthy dynamics in your relationships where both parties feel respected and valued. Setting boundaries also empowers you to say no without guilt or fear, freeing you from the burden of constantly trying to please others. When you prioritize self-love and establish healthy boundaries, you naturally attract positive and supportive people into your life. Like attracts like, and when you radiate confidence and self-respect, you'll find that you're surrounded by individuals who uplift and empower you. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. They're characterized by a sense of balance and reciprocity, where both parties feel heard, understood, and appreciated. In these relationships, you'll feel safe to express your true self without fear of judgment or rejection. Attracting healthy relationships also means letting go of toxic connections that drain your energy and diminish your self-worth. It's about choosing to surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, support your dreams, and encourage you to be your best self. You deserve to be in relationships that bring you joy, fulfillment, and growth. By prioritizing self-love and setting healthy boundaries, you create space for these kinds of relationships to flourish in your life. As you release the past, cultivate self-love, and establish healthy boundaries, you'll find yourself stepping into a new beginning. This is a time of transformation and growth where you're free to create a life that truly reflects your authentic self. It's a chance to pursue your passions, nurture your dreams, and build meaningful connections with others. This new beginning is not about erasing your past or pretending that it didn't happen. It's about acknowledging the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the wisdom you've acquired along the way. It's about using those experiences to shape a brighter future, one that's filled with hope, joy, and endless possibilities. Accepting your comfort zone. It's about letting go of fear and self-doubt and trusting that you have the power to create the life you desire. While we move forward, remember to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Each step you take towards your goals is a victory worth acknowledging. Throughout this journey, we've explored the importance of prioritizing self-love above all else. We've seen how letting go of the past, setting boundaries, and cultivating healthy relationships can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. But at the heart of it all is the simple yet profound truth. You deserve to love and be loved, starting with yourself. When you make self-love a priority, you create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. You become a beacon of positivity, inspiring others to do the same. You attract abundance, happiness, and success, not because you're seeking them externally, but because you're radiating them from within. So as we conclude, we encourage you to remember this. Love yourself first, nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Set boundaries, prioritize your well-being, and surround yourself with people who uplift and empower you. And most importantly, never stop believing in your own worth and potential. The journey towards self-love is ongoing, but it's the most rewarding adventure you'll ever start on. We've explored the importance of prioritizing self-love above all else. We've seen how letting go of the past, setting boundaries, and cultivating healthy relationships can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. But at the heart of it all is the simple yet profound truth. You deserve to love and be loved, starting with yourself. When you make self-love a priority, you create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. You become a beacon of positivity, inspiring others to do the same. You attract abundance, happiness, and success, not because you're seeking them externally, but because you're radiating them from within. Self-love is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to prioritize your own well-being, but the rewards are immeasurable. While you continue on this journey, you'll discover a deeper sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. You'll unlock your true potential and create a life that's authentically yours. So go forth and love yourself fiercely. Celebrate your strengths, accept your imperfections, and never settle for anything less than you deserve.